Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode from the Hermitcraft server. How's everybody keeping today? I hope that you're good. I'm doing really good today. I woke up today with a fantastic inspirational feel to play some Minecraft again. I gotta say, last episode I was a little bit drained on this MOBA project, but after seeing your comments, after reading through and seeing how much you guys are excited for this, I kind of got rebursted. So your comments mean a lot. You should continue to give me feedback. I'm currently working on the cave that we started towards the last episode's end, the Zombert cave for the dead side. I want to see if we can finish this today. But I also want to, while it's fresh in mind, since I don't have two monitors and can't read on screen, I just went through most of the comments from the last episode, and there was some really interesting things. Thank you guys so much for writing to me. It's nice to be able to sit down and just say hi. Boop. Boop. One major concern that a lot of people had, that I thought that I had already addressed, but I may be wrong. Is that a good angle? Let's just have a look. Whew. Yeah, we need some more smooth stone though. One common question that a lot of people were asking and that a lot of people have concerns about is, what about the archer's arrows? Because I didn't say that it by default was the in the weapon chest, or that you were given arrows. Now, we can do that a few different ways. We could add a clock that gives the archer like 16 arrows. That we could have a dropper here, so whenever you push the button, it gives you the weapon or the arrows. I was thinking of just having like a big arrow chest in the community area here, so all classes can pick out arrows from their little spawn area. That's what I was thinking, but I don't know. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. What's the best way of dealing with that? Should we give it to the player as they spawn, or should we have a community chest area? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I wonder why I'm so bad at having stone all of a sudden, and also brown clay. I must have put everything in one chest. Oh, here we go. Here's the brown clay chest. Okay, boop. Take out some of that. So that was a very interesting thing. And then there was some comments and suggestions about the names and classes. A lot of people were actually saying that that I should change the mage from mage to sorcerer, or witcher, or witch. And that may be a thing that sounds more evil than mage. I don't know. I've always liked the word mage though. These zombies are gonna get annoying as we build here, so let's do that. And oh yeah, and also there was another very, very valid point, and that was that the knockback that I want on the axe is apparently not available in survival. I completely overlooked that fact, so that was a little bit sad, but that's okay. We can always alter it so that maybe the tank start with a stone axe, and instead of the knockback axe, he could unlock a iron axe, possibly, or we could add the sharpness, because the sharpness works on axe, so on axes. But a little bit sad there. I don't understand why Mojang does it that way, and why they don't just, you know, now that they have. I think it's. Here's what I think. Here's what he thinks. Ladies and gentlemen, be ready and prepared. We can actually dig away quite a bit of this when I think about it here. Here's what I think. I think that in 1.10 they started to, or 1.9, they made the axe more into a weapon than it's ever been before. They gave it an attack speed, and they kind of more or less agreed that an axe is a weapon, because they did give it different properties from a sword, you know. And so I'm thinking that maybe up until that point it wasn't ever an axe. It wasn't ever a weapon, you know. And so the whole enchantments for it hasn't been weapon related. But now, since it is a weapon, I think they just kind of forgot to add proper weapon enchantment, such as knockback. Or they want to keep it to stone or to to swords. That's another valid thing, I suppose, but I don't know. Anyway, enough about the stupid axe. Today, I do want to see if I can finish this cave, and also there was a tweet that was sent to me, and I can't remember your name, I'm sorry, but there was a tweet sent to me with like a lantern design that I thought we could try, because yeah, I wasn't completely happy with how bulky our lights was, something that I spoke about last time as well. Let's remove this garbage. A lot of people have been saying that we should put these skeleton horses all over the place. I don't like them though. I really don't like them. When they first came into the game, I was like, ooh, that's an exciting addition. But they're freaking everywhere. Woohoo! Alright, so I've got this to look sorta like a cave. Right now, I think it looks pretty good. It's without any decoration or anything. In case you are wondering what on earth we're doing here and what the crap this is all about, this is going to be the farming area for the dead side. And these zombies are coming from the zombie spawner underneath that spawns in multiple of these. It's pretty crazy. Jeez, how many are there? Okay, it was a bad idea to open it up. Wow, look at that. And this is like not even the entire time I've been doing things here. Okay, are we done? Oh man. Oh man. Stupid idiots, die. I'm gonna cap it off again. Okay. So, on Twitter, someone sent me a tweet. Hi, someone sent me a tweet on Twitter. Someone sent me a tweet for very cool looking lantern things that we could use outside here. And I love them, but I wanted to try and see if we can make them maybe for the cave here. I think we're going to try and make something that's hanging from the ceiling. Now, I haven't usually, many times I go and I try things out in creative first to see if I like the look. But I haven't done that for this, so we'll see if this works. It was something like this, so the same kind of bulky stair placement that's kind of necessary in case we don't want the netherrack to be visible. And, ooh, then I don't know how he connected the thing, but they were hanging lights, basically, which I thought was really cool, or hanging lanterns. Maybe we do something like that. I don't know if that's how he had it, but we'll see. And then in the bottom, we'll put a slab like that. Let's have a look at how that looks. Still very bulky. How did he do? You know what I think he did? Let's try. Let's keep that there. How many stair things do I have? I need more fences. Never ever do I have enough and of the things that I need. It's pretty crazy. It's gonna be a challenge for sure to get this whole place lit up out here. That's definitely gonna be something that I'm gonna struggle a little bit with. And I really want it lit up as well, because I do want the players to be completely safe. I don't want the game to be affected by nighttime. Oh, and yeah, check this out. I've more or less completed the first layer of our wall up here as well. So we are encased completely. I may move that nether portal today. I don't like how it's sitting there. Now that we get into like the finer details of building this game. Okay, so let's do another one. Maybe over here. Maybe over here. How are we for... Okay, I don't want it to be exactly symmetrical, so maybe I'll go out this way. And the idea with these are that they are going to look very hellish and very cool. If we do use this design, I don't want to have them at the same height either. So maybe we go here, and then let's try... How on earth did he have this? It was like wrapped. Maybe I should just look at the picture. Let's go down one. Okay. And then let's do the same there. I think he had some sort of... Did he have a block here, possibly? And then something like... But that wouldn't connect it. My goodness. My memory, I tell you, is so bad. Maybe it was just like this and it was floating midair. Let's see. If we do that and that... And let's light it. Is this how he had it? It doesn't feel like this is how he had it, but let's have a look. Yeah, I don't know. Ooh, placed that wrong. Let's maybe finish this off like that. Just see how that looks. And okay, maybe he had it like this. Now that I see it, it's offensive. Oh man, these zombies! I tell you, that's looking more bulky, right? Oops. How did I? How am I so bad at placing stairs all of a sudden? Yeah, I think that's how he had it actually. That looks pretty cool. He had like a post for them and he was thinking about having them outside here. And I'm not sure. I saw them and I was like, they are gonna look fantastic in our cave. Because I do like the fact or the idea of having real fire for light, you know. Alright, I've been thinking about these lanterns for a little bit. And I think they're pretty cool, but I want to see what you guys say. Should we do them? Are they still too bulky? They may be too bulky. Is there another design? In here, I suppose... Oh, and I didn't bring any stair block or anything. Jeez. Let me just borrow you guys for a second. In this area, like in the cave, we could do things like... Let's see. If we would have a good place to put it. Maybe over here, we could do something like that. That... and then light it on top and have stair blocks on the side. Like, that could definitely be a thing for... But that's only for the cave. So I'm not sure. I'm struggling a little bit with figuring these out. Wow, that was a pro lighting of that thing there. Now though, I dug down to the zombie spawner and put some light down because I do want to change. They're currently plopping out here. And we did that on a live stream, but I do want to change that, I think. Hopefully I have everything I need. I want to change it so that they plop up on the other side here and inside the mountain. We have a little bit of an idea that we've been talking about that involves making it so that the zombies will randomly appear at that location. And I may have someone who can help me with that coming around in a minute. We'll see though. But first things first, gotta change it so that this here, we have to remove this water elevator and instead we're just gonna basically flip it over, right? So we'll have this blocked up and then we'll have the water put down here and we want to lead them into the side of the cave is the plan. Let's see the center, boop, right here. We'll go in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe. And then we'll bring them up. I think that's going to be enough. Let's just have a look. Yeah, I think this will be good. So this is where we plop out. Alright, I've got the new water tunnel ready. And let's see if this works out the way we want it to. So zombies are spawning in, that's good. Can we get up? Perfect, perfect. Okay, I've made it so that they will come drop down here. That leaves us a little bit of a room for a randomizer there. So maybe we'll have them drop down here. And then another location could be like over here. Because I just want it to be random, you know. Otherwise you could just stand here and camp and possibly get some advantages from that. Did he not drop down? Oh, he did not drop down. Okay, we need to do it differently then. I wasn't sure if that was going to work. We need to do it that way. And now they should all drop down just fine there. And the players can't get up in survival. Oh, hello Endermites! That's cool. That was from when I enderpearled up. Okay, very cool. So we got zombies. The idea is that we'll have a player, like a spectator account in creative or in survival that will be AFKing throughout the game right here on this block. By standing on this block, he's going to activate both spawners at the same time, and that's going to be important because we do want the zombies to be like flooding this area. Another thing I want to try out now is, and this is something that I've been very excited about, I want to see the efficiency of being in a scenario where we are actually like a class, and I'm going to go with the hunter class, so the farmer, who has full leather gear to unlock, and who then also has, let's make a chest, who also has a stone sword to begin with. I want to possibly even go back and make myself a looting 3 book so we can get a looting 3 stone sword. But he would start with something like this. And let's make one more. I just want to see how hard it is, you know, to survive. And I'm going to put away my gear and make some leather gear instead. I couldn't find my leather supply, so we're going to try this out just naked, because that's how you start out anyway. And I've spawned up some zombies. I've been standing here waiting AFK for a little bit to represent how it would be. Oh man, okay. So this is starting the game as a rogue. No, sorry, not rogue. Hunter. Farmer. Oh man, okay. This gets crazy pretty quickly. I want to see like how much rotten flesh can we get. I don't have any on me. I put a chest down there where I'm going to store it in. And wow. Okay, there will be health regen. However, we probably not have as good food as I have currently. Oh my goodness. And I think one of the zombies actually have dropped some gold armor, and I'm free to pick that up as well. But jeez, look at this. Stone sword is garbage. I'm getting wrecked here. Do I land crits? What's the tactic here? Oh, and I got a piece of iron. That's another thing. Should we have like a crafting table? Oh man. Oh no. Whoo. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Okay, I'm gonna try and regen. The little guy. Jeez, this is tough. This is really, really tough. Much harder than I thought. And like, even if you have the looting sword, it's gonna be a stone sword. We may have to put unbreaking on that, seeing the durability now on this thing. I've got 5 rotten flesh. I could at this point select to run back and share it with the team. Oh man. Okay. Heal up again. Wow, look at this. I'm not killing them. Doesn't feel like I'm like getting any zombies dead. They're spawning in quicker than I can kill them. And they got me. Okay. Okay. Very, very interesting. That's pretty insane. I think I left my sword there as well. Alright, I'm gonna have to see if we can do another test here. Alright, we're gonna try this again. Now with an iron sword instead. Oh, only 2 zombies have made it so far. Okay. So with an iron sword, it's... what? Is it 4 hits? Yeah, 4 hits without crits. Okay, here we go. Hopefully we have at least 2 spawn cycles. Yep, we do. What are they doing? That may actually be 3 spawn cycles. Now, I don't want it to be too simple. I'm not wearing any armor here. And obviously you can purchase leather armor. Although, saying that, I don't know if that's going to be very much better than nothing. But it's definitely a little bit harder now that they've stacked up. The question will I be able to clear them? And it looks like I will before the next batch comes in. Yeah, here we go. And I've made sure that the entire cave is spawn friendly. So we should activate the spawner wherever we are in this cave. Which is another good thing, or important thing. 14 rotten flesh. Oh, and now we got some gold armor. Okay, interesting. Now we try with that. So we've got 15 so far. Maybe at this time you want to run back and drop it off. Because there's a little bit of a pause. And that would stack some new up, because we will have that player sitting there. They take a little bit of fall damage there as well. Which is not ideal. Maybe we want to put a half slab there. Should be enough. Then they drop 2.5 blocks. No, 3.5. I think they take damage at 4. Yeah, but this feels almost too easy. Did I really get 20? Or no, I didn't put them back. So let's just say that we went back to unload our stuff there, and let's block that for now. let's maybe give the stone sword another try without so many stacked up. Now, since we have the player there, I'm not sure how many will actually be stacked up, but let's give it a try here. Stone sword, here we go. And now this is without stacking, so this will be completely fresh. Can I kill them off before new come down? I can. Yeah, it seems like I'm holding them back. Interesting. So the stone sword, maybe we do it so that the stones, you start with an iron sword, but to get the looting sword, that's only placed on a stone sword. So you trade a little bit of damage. It's only 1 damage actually. You trade a little bit of damage for the looting effect. That could be a cool thing. Alright, time for another test. I did make some looting swords. Boop. And I'm gonna try this here tactic. I'm thinking if you, let's say that you go with the iron sword, that we go with that as the base block or base weapon. If you then buy a looting sword, you could just put it in your offhand and they will never break, I suppose. So that may be a weakness. Also, I've been thinking about the fact of having a player standing in this area here. I'm not sure if that's going to be ideal, because if you don't farm constantly, this area is going to be completely flooded. So it may just be better to let the farmer class come over here and spawn them in himself. Loads of things that unveil themselves as you start testing things out. Sumavoid's trying to message me. Hi X, I'm recording. He wants to come over here, I think, which is great, but I just want to finish this testing. So now I should have the looting effect. That only gave me 1 though. I thought the minimum was 2 if you have looting. I'm not sure how that works. I also wanted to try out the iron golem, because you're supposed to be able to purchase iron golems, right? So I want to see how that works out. Maybe the looting effect is actually not applying here. Am I crazy? Oh well. Yeah, this is definitely quite easy if you can just stand like this, but the looting effect may not be in place. Let's try and switch them over. Do I get more rotten flesh? We got 4 there. Nope, he didn't drop anything. We got looting 3. Gold guy. Oh, it gets so hard immediately when you have to do the stone sword. This guy's dangerous. Yep, okay. I'm really not sure. This is kind of an interesting thing that I have to think a lot about. But there's definitely a difference in how this is working. Okay, so let's try, say that we purchase an iron golem. Let's see how powerful that is to have by our side here. Golem, help me! Yeah, baby! He's wrecking them for us. Oh, he's just skipping the... What? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He's a little bit dumb, isn't he? He's like, nah, that guy doesn't seem dangerous. He only took care of the gold one. Oh, it's if they track him. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I did a bunch more testing off camera. Had a lot of fun just playing around with this thing. And I think I've come to the conclusion that stone sword ain't too bad. It ain't too bad. It's gonna be challenging though. But I think I do want to go with that instead of the iron sword, and then have the iron sword as kind of an upgrade for the hunter or for the rogue. The reaper is what we call him on the death side. I also added a little bit of like debris, like rocks and stuff here. May add some more though, because it's kind of looking a little bit weird. But I just want like random things. What this will do, oh, I got my volume down as well. What this will do is give us a little bit of like random, when you can't like back in a pattern, you can get stuck on it. A little bit of a challenge, basically. Another thing that I did was that I spoke with Cubfan, and he just logged off, I think. Cubfan's gonna help us to do a random mob drop situation here. Basically, the zombies are gonna come up here, and then what I want is for them to go either down this hole, down that hole, or over here. So we have 3 different locations that they can plop out. That way you won't be able to like camp the exit. He said he'd do it in a near future episode. So go check out his channel if he isn't already subscribed. Make sure you follow his series and check out when he built that. I like that other hermits are getting involved. Speaking of which, I also took Exumavoid on a tour of the MOBA game, so that would probably be on his channel as well. We are branding the Dota game, the MOBA game. However, I'd like to do some other stuff here though. Today we've been very technical people, and we've got a lot of things to do to consider. One of the things being lighting. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna take one thing that you guys are constantly telling me to do, but I'm not gonna use it for what you guys have been telling me to use it for. I'm gonna use it for lights. Check that out. An orange. Let's do one more here. We go down 3. Place a torch, magma block, and a stained glass. The way the magma blocks work, I should be able to remove this torch. But there was quite a few comments saying that if I do that, whenever the chunk resets, the magma block's light is not saved. Apparently, I don't know if that's the case. Please do let me know. Someone who really knows or have tested that. Maybe we'll go test it ourselves someday instead. But if you do know for sure, then let me know in the comments, okay? That would be wonderful. So basically, wherever I have torches at the moment, I'm gonna spruce these in. I think they look pretty good. I don't think they take up too much vision, which was one of my concerns with this stuff. These also give off lighting, of course, but we're never gonna be able to fill the whole place with them torch towers. But another thing they add. Do you hear it? It adds the sound, and quite a few of you actually pointed out the importance of having sound, and I'm proud of you! I tell you right now, I'm proud! I keep talking about sounds in this game, and it's very, very, very important indeed. Alright, I'll do more of them off camera. Another thing that I wanted to do, if we head over to Rendog's beautiful nature side, he has something... Ooh, this hole has been bugging me for ages. Let's maybe install boop, boop, aha, like that, and yeah, we got light there. If we head over to Rendog's beautiful side, we spoke about this in an episode recently. He built these lapis lazuli tower things that are part of the lore for this place. They look wonderful. They are gorgeous, but they are magical and fairies and all that garbage. And he spoke about the fact that we are actually fighting over these crystals. They're like powerful. So the death side should have some as well. And what I was thinking was on our side, we're going to make them red. We're going to make them like corrupted. And I don't want to make exactly the same type of towers. So let's maybe try something. I got some blocks together. This could be another cool light source, you know. So over here, is this the area? Yeah, over here it's kind of empty. So we do want to do something here. Let's try some blocks. I got some glass as well. I want to, as I said, I want to try and make them red. If we do some of this, maybe. Maybe we make like clusters instead of towers. I am not at all sure. Let's just try something here together, shall we? That's how we create, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe we'll use some of these. They look super cool. I like them. And some nether wart. And some red glass. Can maybe do this. I think Rendog... Ooh, that's a cool idea. I just got it here. Hold on. Let's dig down. Let's do another magma thing down here. And a torch. Boop, boop. And then let's do that and that. I think Rendog spoke about our side having a mine for these. And the elves was fighting for them. So maybe we'll have to change this. I don't know. I'll have to speak with Ren. I'm so bad with the whole lore thing. This is why I need Ren so much. He is great with adding lore. I don't know if it was his viewer that gave him the lore. You guys have actually been fantastic, I should say, with giving a lot of suggestions for lore, etc. as well. How does that look? Does that look like a corrupted lapis lazuli crystal? It's not at all as fancy as his are, though. We need to possibly add quite a bit of like glass. One thing I'm noticing is the red stained glass is very, very pinkish compared to this bright red, so or hard contrast red. So maybe get rid of you, try and mix this in a little bit more here. Turns out I have a lot of issues trying to create one of these corrupted lapis crystals in red. Oh my goodness, I've spent a lot of time on this thing and I just can't figure out a design that I'm happy with. This is what I got. I started to corrupt the ground here a bit as well around it to try and make it fit better and that kind of stuff. And then I used some black glass, and then I realized if we have vanilla texture pack, though, that's gonna look garbage. I'm addicted to doing things like this, by the way. It takes up a lot of time to add all the details here. But yeah, if you have any ideas, please send me a tweet, okay? The lanterns that we built earlier was from a tweet, which I still need some input on. I'm sure some of you have already written it before you get to this point of the video, but with a thing like this, do send me a tweet, create something in creative. I don't know why. Some things I just can't do. Randox towers are massive, they're much cooler. This just looks like, what's that? I'm not happy with it at all. We could just go like build a tower and maybe punch these away and then go up on the sides, you know, and try and make it look like a tower, make it a lot taller. Maybe that is the way to go. The thing that I was trying to create here was like a corrupted, more of a chunk than anything else. But anyway, I'm not going to spend more time on this today. It is starting to annoy me. I don't know if you ever get like that in Minecraft when you're creating something and it just doesn't work. Like it's not your day or whatever. Yeah, that may actually look better already. I'm not sure. I don't want them to look like the like the torches here though. Maybe we make it bigger. That looks pretty cool from this side. Really like the red. I also fitted all the lights, so you can see there are no torches. Takes quite a bit of magma cubes. Ooh, I forgot one here. It takes a bit of magma cubes or magma blocks I noticed, so I had to go back and do a little bit of collecting. But it's all good, it's all good. I just got back with some orange glass. This is the very last glass I have out here, so I have to refill. For the road, I'm thinking we'll do carpet trick, right? We'll punch you away and we'll add a torch and a carpet on top of that. And to make it look a little bit better, maybe I'll just spread a few of these across even where there isn't a light. Otherwise it's gonna be like, ooh, this guy, he has put light down right here. Not that it really matters, but I think it would look better. Yeah, I think that adds to the road actually. For the longest time, I hated when people did this, carpets in roads, but this brown stuff with the dirt road, sure. Sure, bro, it works. Anyway, that's gonna do it for today, ladies and gentlemen. I should say I have done quite a bit of like back office stuff today. I have talked with Exuma Void, shown him the place, and maybe he will help out with something. I've spoken with Cubfan. I've struck a deal where he will provide us a better price for the mob skulls. By the way, a lot of people said that I was gonna change my skin into like a skeleton and then kill myself, and that way I'd get skulls. But that's something that the log fellas are doing. I don't know. I feel it's a little bit cheaty, isn't it, to be changing your skin and then get a mob head from it? Who would do such a thing? Yeah, but we have a few things going on which I'm very happy about. Like there is some movement. I've also spoken with Ito so that he will sometime soon finish these towers, which will be cool, so we can design them. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed the video. If you have, please do hit the like button. Leave me some nice words down below, and I shall see you in the next episode.